Welcome back, adventurers. Today we're on a quest to make taco rice. We're gonna start out by making some pico here. Get some fresh tomatoes, and we're gonna dice these up. I seriously love how fresh these tomatoes are. Ever since I moved to Italy, the tomatoes are just amazing. Now that we've diced tomatoes, we're gonna put it in a small bowl. And we're gonna carry on to dice up this onion here. Just one small onion should do. And be forewarned, I'm not gonna be using any jalapenos. If you want yours spicy, then of course you can use jalapenos, chili peppers, whatever you want. I just have a 3-year-old daughter who can't handle spice yet, so I'm not gonna be using much spice. I might use a dash of cayenne pepper, but that's about it. We're gonna be placing the chopped onions in this bowl as well. As for the seasoning, I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. You could use some lemon or lime juice. Pour that right on there. Just a dash of salt. Just crack some on there. Crack some fresh pepper. And lastly, just a bit of cayenne pepper, not too spicy. And we're just gonna mix that all up. And now our pico is done. You can put this in the refrigerator until you serve it. Next, we're gonna be chopping up some of this lettuce here. You could use whatever type of lettuce that you would like to. I am using romaine lettuce or green leaf lettuce as well. Probably green leaf, I think. You could chop it up or just tear it in, with your hands. You don't necessarily have to cut it up. You can serve it as is, use bagged lettuce, whatever you'd like. This just makes it easier for every bite that you take. Let's get our spice mix ready as well. I'm gonna put in some salt in our spice mix, some pepper, and to put in a pinch of oregano, some onion powder, or some garlic powder, a touch of paprika, a little bit of chili, not too much, and again some cayenne pepper as well, not too much on that as well. And kind of shake that around a bit. We're gonna use this on our beef. Let's start up the fire. Drizzle in some oil. Now just put in the ground beef. Cook it up. To get some color in it, we're gonna add half the spice mix that we made before. And I think I forgot to put some cumin in there. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna add cumin right now so we don't forget. Once the ground beef has crisped up just a little bit, we are going to add in some tomato sauce. Not too much though. This is just to give it some moisture and a little bit of that tomatoey acidity to it. And when we cook it, it's going to get sweeter and sweeter. And right now, we're going to put in the rest of the spices here. Top it off with just a touch more cumin. Gives the tomato sauce a little bit more extra flavor there. This helps the meat kind of combine it all together. And now I think our ground beef is good to go. All right, now let's get to serving this up. Now, although this is taco rice and we expect that to be Tex-Mex, this actually originated in Okinawa, Japan. So we're using Asian or Japanese white rice. We have the bed of white rice kind of flattened out, helping to put everything on top. We're gonna first put the lettuce on here that we chopped earlier. Now some of the beef here. This dish is really popular amongst the military members in Okinawa. I have a lot of friends who are in the Marines ask me for this recipe. Very simple, it's essentially just white rice with Mexican style ground beef. Right on top of the beef here, we're gonna put some shredded cheese. I'm just using the bag stuff today, really easy to use. And top that all off with some of the pico we made earlier. And a bit of your favorite hot sauce. You could use any hot sauce you like. Today I'm using Taco Bell's hot sauce. Don't have a lot of hot sauce options here in Italy, but I did find this in the commissary, which is really helpful because it is one of my favorite hot sauces, to be honest. I wish they had the fire sauce, but they only have the hot sauce. And lastly, a dollop of some sour cream. And there we have it. This is taco rice. Let's go ahead and take a bite here. This is absolutely fantastic. I love the flavors and it goes well with rice, not gonna lie. Critical hit every time. One of my family favorites. If you like my content, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Leave me a comment down below too, if you've ever had taco rice before or have made it at home. Thanks again, and hope you come back for another recipe, another adventure.